The Bible is estimated to be 25%, maybe 35% prophecy. Its very specific prophecies have thus far been 100% accurate. There's a lot of Bible prophecy yet to be fulfilled. For example, beginning with chapter 4 of the book of the Revelation, the last book of the Bible, everything is future to us. It's waiting to be fulfilled. And that's why we are called futurists theologically. We believe that these prophecies and the others in the Bible, not just in the Revelation, but any unfulfilled prophecy will be fulfilled in a literal apocalyptic context. It's not, an illustration or an allegory. Just like every prophecy of the past has been fulfilled literally, so will all the future promises and prophecies. So it makes sense in light of that we'd be able to identify trends that are in the direction the prophecies predict. Biometrics, artificial intelligence, cashless commerce, the manipulation of human DNA, global government, the exponential growth of human knowledge, the rebirth of the nation of Israel. These are all end times expectations the Bible predicts. And all of these are increasing in the news all at once. It used to be, there's really nothing going on over here in terms of global government. Nobody wants that. And then all of a sudden that got hot. And all of these topics that the Bible speaks to in the future, they're all happening at once. Very interesting. In the revelation of Jesus Christ in the future, we read about a fascinating and terrifying image. A man we call the false prophet oversees the making of this image, which by its description seems to possess sentient life. The false prophet, I'm reading now, the false prophet causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the Antichrist, whose deadly wound was healed. He performs great signs so that he even makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. He tells those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the Antichrist, and he was granted power to give breath to the image, that the image should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image to be killed. What could animate such an image? What could they be talking about? Well, today we would say probably artificial intelligence. And we're not saying for sure that it is. AI isn't the fulfillment of the image of the beast. But if things all went down today, it wouldn't surprise us if such an image was created and had this potential. I was sent an article this week titled, it's kind of a funny article, but this is the direction we're going. AI candidate running for parliament in the UK says AI can humanize politics. And so they have an artificial intelligence running for, I don't know how he got on the ballot. They must do things a lot differently in England than they do here. Could you imagine going into Save Mart? Hey, would you like to register as an AI, independent? Excerpts from the article go like this. An artificial intelligence candidate is on the ballot for the United Kingdom's general election next month. AI Steve, represented by Sussex businessman Steve Endicott, will appear on the ballot alongside non-AI candidates running to represent constituents in the Brighton Pavilion area of Brighton and Hove, a city on England's southern coast. Endicott is the chairman of the Neural Voice Corporation, a company that creates personalized voice assistants for businesses in the forms of an AI avatar. He said the idea is to use AI to create a politician who is always around to talk with its constituents and who can take their views into consideration. Another source reported that AI Steve can chat with 10,000 people at one time. And so we read this and we think, oh, isn't that cute? An AI bot that's going to go to Parliament and make decisions. It's cute until it isn't. Any sci-fi movie will tell you why this is a bad idea. It's just crazy. Now, will AI power the image? We're not saying that. Maybe, likely, who knows? But this is what you would expect to be happening in the last days, setting the stage for the return of the Lord after the Great Tribulation. There has to be something in place. Years ago, we used to be a little bit embarrassed talking about the image. No one really knew what this image of the beast could possibly be. And so people said it was the Brussels computer in Brussels, Belgium, that was called the beast. And all of this other stuff. And now, if you just wait a while, the Lord reveals things to you and says, hey, it could be this, huh? And yeah, it absolutely could. We live in the church age. It began on the day of Pentecost, 50 days after Jesus Christ rose from the dead. It precedes the time of Jacob's trouble, that time that most commonly called the Great Tribulation. The tribulation will not begin until something fantastic happens. The Lord said he would return for us, and by us he means the church, raising the dead in Christ and then catching up or snatching up or rapturing believers who are alive when he comes. He promised church-age believers, I also will keep you from the hour of trial, which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth. The resurrection and the rapture of the church are always imminent, could happen at any moment, could happen right now. Are you ready for the rapture? If not, get ready, stay ready, keep looking up. Ready or not, Jesus is coming.